It was a cold winter night. Tinkerbell had set out on an adventure, watching the snowflakes drifting in the deep blue sky. As she ventured deeper into the forest, she came across a breathtaking sight, glowing snowflakes hanging from the branches of the trees, casting a dreamlike light all around. The forest was wrapped in an enchanted silence, making everything look as if it belonged in a fairy tale. Tinkerbell continued flying, mesmerized by her surroundings. As she walked over the snow, her footprints magically disappeared. However, there was a hidden mystery behind this silence. As she ventured toward the heart of the forest, she spotted a warning sign. Covered in snow, the old wooden sign read, "Beware! Do not wake the winter giant who sleeps in the dream forest." Tinkerbell hesitated for a moment. She loved legends, but she had never heard of a winter giant sleeping here. Determined to be careful, she fluttered her wings lightly and glided silently through the air. However, just then, a branch snapped, sending a pile of snow tumbling to the ground with a soft noise. Tinkerbell quickly pulled back, but it was too late. A deep growl echoed through the forest. The snow trembled, trees rustled, and a massive figure emerged like the shadow of a snow-covered mountain. It was the winter giant, who had been asleep for a long time. His icy eyes gleamed as he slowly opened them. Brushing the snow off his enormous hands, Tinkerbell held her breath. The winter giant was glaring at her. But Tinkerbell knew that the best way to talk to giants was with kindness. Summoning her courage, she spoke in a gentle voice. "Hello, Mr. Winter Giant," she said softly. "I didn't mean to wake you. This place is so enchanting, and I just wanted to explore quietly." The Winter Giant blinked and let out a deep sigh. "I have been sleeping here for centuries," he rumbled. "Those who disturb my slumber usually end up trapped in a snowstorm." Tinkerbell thought for a moment. If she could make him happy, perhaps his anger would fade. Suddenly, an idea struck her. She reached into her pocket and sprinkled a handful of fairy dust into the air. The shimmering dust combined with the falling snowflakes, creating a dazzling light show. The winter giant watched in awe, his face softened, and he smiled. "This is beautiful," he said in his deep voice. "It has been a long time since I have seen such magic." Tinkerbell beamed. "If you'd like, I can come here every winter and show you new magic." The winter giant nodded in agreement. "Since you have woken me, I will not punish you, but in return, you must visit me every year and bring your magic." Tinkerbell happily agreed, and as the winter giant peacefully returned to his slumber, she quietly left the forest. From that day on, every winter, she would return to the dream forest to share magical moments with the winter giant. And from that moment forward, whenever snowflakes fell in the dream forest, it was said that a tiny fairy sparkle danced in the sky.